Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. Today we are doing the Mike Lane carpet mod for the builder Delorean. So as I said, this is the Mike Lane carpet mod, and this is going to make the internals of the Delorean look a lot better and a lot more realistic. Let me show you what we get in the carpet mod. So as we open up the packaging, this is for, let's say on the front, this is for the footwells and center console. These are. And these are basically just like doll's house carpet, but cut in a certain way so they'll fit perfectly into our Delorean. So these are the center console pieces here, and these are the pieces that are going to go in the footwells and everything. So it's going to sit sort of like that, just like that. And these are really nicely cut. The detailing on there is really good. The holes are already pre-cut for us, so we don't need to do that. We just need to peel and stick down. So it's recommended that you fit this carpet mod between issues 39 and 41. That'll make it a lot easier to get in there. So I'm going to disconnect the actual center console and the dashboard piece from the bottom, and that'll give us a bit of better access to that. So if you're new to the build, or you just haven't been on the Facebook groups or anything like that, there's a chance you might not know what Mike Lane does. Let me show you a quick bit of what he does. So Mike Lane has many mods for the Delorean time machine already available on his website. If you're building the Back to the Future 3 model, you've got the hood box upgrade kit available on there. He also has magnetic license plates, and these are interchangeable with one another, so you can pick the license plate you want and have that on there as well as magnetic wheel caps, so you can change your wheels to any wheels you want. He also has mini cable ties that replace the cable ties that are supplied, and these are in 1/8 scale, so they do look a lot better in the finished model than the supplied ones. The carpet mod and bonnet and luggage compartment set really do help complete the Delorean, and if you're combining that with all the various decals that Mike's got, he's got 3 decal sets and some tyre transfers. They really help bring out the details in this Delorean time machine, and depending on which version of the time machine you're going to be building, whether it be from Back to the Future 1, 2 or 3, he also has some various Mr. Fusion transfers and added on extras that you can also get as well. Mike Lane has also released some mods for the 1/8 scale Ghostbusters Ecto 1. We've got tiny Twinkies, hood vents, and some magnetic license plates. And also the mini cable ties, I'm sure, will come in handy on there. So if you're wanting to add a little extra detail, make sure you head on over to MikeLaneMods.com now. So as you can see, Mike's got a lot of mods on there for the Delorean, and yeah, it really will make your Delorean pop, adding those extra details on there. So yeah, let's get started with the carpet mod. Okay, so we've got all this stripped down. I've took the center console off. I've removed the pedals from over here as well, make it a bit easier for us to get this in. So these are going to be going onto here, sort of like this, sort of lining up here. As you can see, the holes do line up perfectly. That's going to go and sit just over there, just like that. So we've done a sort of test fit, and Mike recommends that we start from one of the corners. So I'm going to start peeling the corner away. So we want to try and do this in the one go. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay this, start peeling it on the back like that. And then we're going to get this corner all lined up and thingied on before we start doing anything else. So let's get this lined up and push it down. So make sure all the holes are lined up. We don't want to completely stick it down just yet, because we don't want to this is very sticky and you'll struggle to get this back up. So just lightly peeling it and laying this down. I just need to get it over this one here. Remove that now. I'm just going down with it, sort of from left to right, getting it all lined up and sticking it down, sort of like that. Now I've got a little bubble here, so I've got a little bit wrong, so I'm just going to pull it back a little very gently because we don't want to break it. Very sticky. There we go, that bubble is now gone. And just keep pressing it down, and eventually we will get to the point where we come to the back. We can push that onto there, just like that. Now we can smooth this down, make sure it's all pressed down into place. So now we can do exactly the same with the opposite side and start peeling that off and getting that one down. Right, so I've got this side all peeled, and I'm just going to start laying this over where it's supposed to go. Let's just start getting this one on. Oh, let's pull that corner up there. Start working our way back now. So I'm going to peel all of this off, make it a bit easier, but I'm going to keep my hand behind it so it doesn't stick down until I want it to stick down. Right, so now we're going to work our way all the way down here first, because we found that easier. Pushing it over, lining up the holes, and then we're going to push this down to match it. Just like that. That one went down a lot easier. We've had a bit of experience from the other side, and that's that one on there as well. We've now got our carpets installed on there, and look at that, perfectly lining up with the holes and our tracks here. Now the other things we've got is these parts here, and this is for the center console piece, and that's to go on to these parts here. So let's get these on, and we've got 2 of these to do. So we'll get one of these on. I'm going to start at the top this time and work my way back. Alright, so I've started the peel on that, and I'm just going to, just like before, we line up the holes on here, making sure we get this top one in. There we go. I'm lining up these holes first. Let's get this top hole in. Then we line up these holes. So we can stick that part down. And we lightly pull this back. And we can start coming over the top with this one here. And meshing it with the bottom panel here. Most of this top piece here is going to be underneath the other console, so don't worry about that one too much. I'm just going to use a cocktail stick just to make sure that perfectly lines up in the bottom, make sure it's all tucked in nice. Just down there, and that will meet nice with the carpet of this one here. So let's do exactly the same with this side. Lining up this top hole first is what I'm going to start with. Just going to use a cocktail stick just to poke that down just over the top of that hole there, and then lining up all the other holes as we go down. So that's that one. So we can now push this one all the way down, making sure it matches on there, and this little cut just in the top here is going to allow us to fold this over and match it up with the side on here. Perfect. Just like that, and just as before, run my cocktail stick just down, just to tuck the carpet in. Just like that, and we can just start folding this one over. That's our Mike Lane mod all installed, and as you can see, it has this like carpety texture in there, and it's going to look really, really nice when the DeLorean's finished. And there we go, we've got our DeLorean all back, all nice. Look at that, nice carpet mod in there, and it goes all the way down up past the footwell. We've got our pedals here, we've reinstalled our brake cable, and it also comes up to here as well. If you want to, there's a leather panel that goes on here that you can get from Mr. Fusion Designs, and that'll make it pop even more. So that's it guys, that is the Mike Lane carpet mod all installed, and remember this was the footwell and centre console piece. We've also got the rear bulkhead one that we can get carpeted as well. Do make sure you head on over to MikeLaneMods.com. I will put the link down in the description down below, and yeah, easy access. I'll also put Model Mods down there, they do some excellent mods, and there's also Mr. Fusion as well. I'll put his link down below as well. If you like this video guys, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, bye bye.